Hello every pony arts, Lysiana here. Link to my Divinian art in the description below and also for my Patreon if you'd like to do that. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google that is not mine, and also it's going to contain my own personal opinion and a theory today that I don't feel like most of you will agree upon, so I don't know what to do, but 3, 2, 1, here we go. So I will use the vase that Spike finds with the crystalline on as an example of what I'm trying to tell you guys. So I hope that you guys can follow what I'm saying. Okay, I do believe that the crystalline has happened before. And I do believe that it all started with Swirl the Bearded and Amora giving birth to Hope. And I know how this sounds, and Hope is not a canon character yet, but I do believe into the future we could have episodes where Hope is in the, episodes of My Little Pony. But I do believe that it all started with Swirl the Bearded and Amora giving birth to a child. Okay. And if it's Hope, it makes a lot of sense, because then Hope finds Sombra and they give birth to Cadence, and then, everything can be this big circle, or how to say that. And I do believe that the chrysalis of this, union between Swirl the Bearded and Amora, and also Sombra and Hope, was actually Celestia and Luna. The reason why I feel like they were the chrysalis and they were not the ones getting married is, first of all, they're not old enough to being married to, Swirl the Bearded, and I also feel like that is a little bit wrong to think in those lines. I know that horses in real life, they don't care, but in this show it's for children, so I don't believe that is going to happen. And I also feel like especially Celestia is the chrysalis of one of these episodes, because she has the crystal that shows the Crystal Empire to Twilight, and she also has this evil magic, and she knows a little bit about the Crystal Empire, but not enough, so I don't believe that she ever have ruled the Crystal Empire or had a sister ruling the Crystal Empire, or else they would know a little bit more about the Crystal Empire, unless, Sombra have erased the memories of the Crystal Empire in their minds. But then, Celestia couldn't have shown Twilight the Crystal Empire with this crystal stone, and it has a striking resemblance to the one that, Sunburst is choosing, or I think it's Shining Armor that choose the crystal stone, right? But it's actually Sunburst that uses it to make the new crystal heart, or how to say that. So, but going back, I really do feel like it all started with Swirl the Bearded and Amora falling in love and giving birth to Hope. Okay, nothing wrong there, but an evildoer comes to put an evil spell on Hope, or how to say that. I don't know who, and I don't know why. Just some evil stuff is going to hurt, Swirl the Bearded's child. And Swirl the Bearded, in a last attempt, cast a spell that Twilight fixes and becomes one with Scorpion and becomes Discord. Okay, that is also why Amora is alone when, Sombra and, Hope is playing in the comics and stuff like that. It's because, Discord was turned into stone, and also believe that is why they can't, come back and banish one more time Sombra. Okay, but they turn, Discord into stone, even though that they know that it's Starswell the Bearded and stuff like that. Fine, nothing more happens. But then we are introduced to Sombra and Hope. And they go to the Crystal Heart and they find out that Hope is going to be this Alicorn Queen and Sombra is going to become Sombra, Dark Lord of shadows and, pain and misery and fear and stuff like that. Okay. So I do believe that the evil stuff that came to get Hope in the first place, I don't believe that Discord actually have stopped it completely, and that is actually what got into Sombra and slowly turned him into Sombra. And Hope runs to Celestia and Luna because they're the chrysalers of Cadence. So of course she would run to them for help, and they come and they banish, Sombra to the icy cold stuff with the Empire and stuff like that. I don't feel like the Empire was necessary to banish all of the Empire, but I do believe that is something Sombra had done, or something with the evil stuff that came to get Hope, or something in those lines. It's magic, so I don't have to think a lot about that. I just have to think about how Flurry Heart is the great grandchild to Starswell the Bearded and Amora. So I do believe that Cadence in this case was actually taken care of by Celestia and Luna, because I do believe that Sunburst also at one point was taking care of Flurry Heart, so it could make sense that the mother would put the child in care of the I'll not call them guard moms, but you know what I'm saying, the crystalers. And I do believe that is how she was saved. I don't believe that she actually was in the Crystal Empire when all of this happened. So Celestia and Luna banished the Crystal Empire, but Sombra, before he got banished, Sombra uses the mind erasing spell, so they can't remember that he once were good, and they can't remember stuff with Starswell the Bearded and Amora, because he don't want them to know anything about the past and stuff like that. And maybe they don't know that Cadence grandfather, or how to say that, was actually Starswell the Bearded, and they don't know that the mom and dad is Sombra and Hope. Now, I do believe that time passed and the Crystal Empire was banished, and Hope was at Celestia and Luna's place, but she ventures out, she becomes sad, and she knows that she doesn't have a home to go back to, so she becomes Queen Chrysalis, because she is so sad and she doesn't have Sombra no more and stuff like that. So when the Crystal Empire comes back, right, she feels like that is her home, and that is also true. And I do believe that is why she's going after Cadence. It's actually her own mother, and it would make sense with Hope's powers is to heal other ponies and being lovely and hopeful and stuff, all of that stuff. And the opposite of that is actually all that Queen Chrysalis is, hatred and I'll not say fear, but a lack of empathy and a lack of love, and actually feeding off love on others instead of giving love to others. That is what I feel she is. And then there is Flurry Heart, because I do believe that Cadence ascended to Alicornhood, and then she found shining armor, and they gave birth to Flurry Heart that has this immense power when she was born, and she was also born a Alicorn. Now, I do believe that could be explained if her great granddad was actually Star Swirl the Bearded and her great grandmom was Amora, because I do believe that Amora was Alicorn. I know in these pictures she is actually a unicorn, but I do believe that Star Swirl the Bearded had the powers, or how to say that, to ascend Alicorns. So I do believe that Star Swirl the Bearded actually took in Celestia and Luna as pupils, and that is also why they were chosen to be chrysalers or chrysalings, how to say that, to Star Swirl the Bearded and also Amora's children that was Hope, or child that was Hope. And also believe that is why Hope and Sombra, before they became evil, have chosen again Celestia and Luna as their chrysalers. They know that they will do anything to protect their children, and they know that Cadence is going to be the new I'll not say queen for the Crystal Empire, but she becomes that, and they know that they have to protect her with all of their love, and all of that is it. And also I do believe that Flurry Heart has the same color magic as Star Swirl the Bearded, and the eye color blue could have been from both shining armor, but also Hope, and Sombra has green eyes, so I don't know how that would jump a generation, but I do believe that it's almost like us humans that, fur color, eye color, and magic can actually jump a generation, because I do believe that magic is what you're good at, and I actually inherit my granddad's eye color, but my great grandmom's ability to talk with people and being very outgoing and stuff like that. We don't have a lot of that in our families, so I'm guessing that is my magic from my great grandparents. In those lines, I really do feel like Flurry Heart is looking a lot like her great granddad, but we can surely see that into future episodes. And tomorrow I'm going to make a theory about, Twilight and Starlight also maybe being related to Star Swirl the Bearded in some shape or way or form. But if Flurry Heart is the great granddaughter of Star Swirl the Bearded, then I feel like Twilight has a possibility to be in a family with Star Swirl the Bearded also, and they don't know anything about this, because I really do feel like Sombra have erased all of their memories, but the only one that still can use, evil magic and has the crystal is Celestia. So either she's holding something secret that we don't know anything about, or Cadence or Celestia and Luna is the only ponies that knows the truth about, Cadence and Star Swirl the Bearded and Amora and Sombra and Hope. But I don't know if you guys like this theory, but I really do feel like it's something that I wanted to tell you, and I do believe that the timeline, there is enough time to conjure all of this in 1000 years, and also the, making of Nightmare Moon. I do believe that all of this could happen on 1000 years, but I don't know about you guys. That was actually all for today. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and your loved ones. And that was actually all for today. Sorry for a long video, but yeah. Okay, bye. And also a reason I have for I think that Cadence is Sombra's child is that Cadence has the ability to make crystals. Now I know that she makes these beautiful, nice crystals, and Sombra makes dark crystals because he's evil. But imagine if he actually had the ability to make nice crystals when he was a good one. Then the ability to make crystals, or the powers to make crystals out of water, or what it is, it's something that she have inherited from Sombra. But yeah, again, I will stop now, and for tomorrow I'm going to make the other video. Okay, yeah,